singer Marcus Mumford has revealed he suffered sexual abuse as a 6-year-old child. The Mumford & Sons frontman says the abuse was not carried out by family and not in the church, and adds he hadn't told anyone about it for 30 years. Marcus, whose parents were international leaders of evangelical Christian denomination the Vineyard Churches, explains how he sought therapy after hitting rock bottom in 2018, and was physically sick when discussing some of his childhood experiences. The singer describes the abuse as the first of a string of really unusual, unhealthy sexual experiences at a really early age. And for some reason, and I can't really understand why, he adds when speaking to GQ magazine, I didn't become a perpetrator of sexual abuse, although I've done my fair share of bad behavior. He stresses the abuse was not carried out by family and not in the church, which might be some people's assumption. Marcus explains how he referenced his experiences in lyrics to his recent solo song, Hannibal. Like lots of people, and am learning more and more about this as we go and as I play it to people, I was sexually abused as a child, he tells GQ. But I hadn't told anyone about it for 30 years. In the candid interview, Marcus details how he began to see a therapist at the end of Mumford & Sons 2018, after hitting rock bottom. It had the people closest to me hold up a mirror and say, like, dude, something's not right here and it's your responsibility to go figure it out, he says. Marcus recalls being physically sick during his second session with a trauma specialist therapist when he discussed his childhood experiences. Apparently, it's very common, he explains. Once you basically unhook the denial and start the process of removing some suppression, then it's very natural for that stuff to come out. I'd had problems breathing all my life. Not asthma but just, like, catching my breath. He goes on to recall spending his life until now in layers of shame and discusses the lyrics from one of the tracks on his upcoming debut solo album. The lyrics read, I can still taste you and I hate it, that wasn't a choice in the mind of a child and you knew it, you took the first slice of me and you ate it raw. Ripped it in with your teeth and your lips like a cannibal, you, expletive, animal. On Wednesday, August 10, Marcus shared a link to the interview via his Twitter account and was met with a wave of supportive comments from fans and followers. A really, really moving conversation, one fan wrote to the Star. There's this beautiful realization in discovering that, just as fear is cleansed by tenderness, grace wipes out shame. Looking forward to the full album. Take care. Another added, this is such a powerful and insightful interview. Thank you for opening up and sharing yourself with others so that they might get something from it as well. A third wrote, so brave of you to share your story. You will help more people than you will ever know. If you've been a victim of sexual assault, you can access help and resources via www.rapecrisis.org.uk or calling the National Telephone Helpline on 0808 802 9999.